Hello everybody, welcome back to part 6 of how to make your own speed simulator. Before we get into the video, please consider clicking that subscribe button below. It's one simple click and it can bring so much benefit, benefiting you by not letting you miss out on my content, and benefiting me by bringing me joy and letting me get my content out to more people. Also, there's a Discord link below if you get stuck or just want to ask me anything, or just talk with the community. You can go down there, press it, and join the server. Now, let's get into this video. So today's video is going to be covering pets again, and we're going to be going over the next part of the pet station. Now, as I said in the last video, pets are pretty complex to do right. It's hard to prevent, one, hackers from, getting free pets, and two, at the same time, making it an enjoyable experience without much delay and lag. So, in the first part, I provided you guys a nice base setup with a base script. And today we're actually going to be doing some scripting, where we're going to be modifying that script and some other old scripts that we haven't changed in a bit. So let's get into it. First, let's make our pet menu visible, and let's get into the first part. We're going to start in replicated storage and add two more remote events. First one, I'm going to call coins check. And then the second one, I'm going to call coins return. Cool. Now that we've set up these two, and I'm just going to fix the spelling on coins check. Now we can get into our scripting. First, let's go to our main game script in the main background. And let's define these two. So let's start with coins check. Local coins check is equal to game.replicated storage, coin wait for child, coins check. Then let's just copy and paste and do the same thing, but instead of coins check, we're going to make it coins return. And once again, inside of the quotation marks, coins return instead of coins check. Cool. Next, what we need to do is make a small adjustment to the mouse button 1 down script. First, we're going to move is spinning out of this script. So copy that and then bring it up and paste it in the spin script at the beginning. And then after that, we're just going to remove this spin function right here. And instead, we're going to do coins check coin fire server. Now, as you might be thinking if you're more of an advanced scripter, why am I not just using a remote function? I can easily get a return value and make this one step instead of two. And to put it simply, I'm trying to make this series kind of copy and paste so it's easy to consume and I don't have to keep defining new things throughout. So I hope you can understand. I will be making a video covering all of the different types of events soon, but let's get into the remote script. Now, let's go up to these variables, copy these, and then let's go into our remote script. Let's just paste these in, and then let's define a new one. So just copy the latest one. I'm going to do the rebirths one because that's my one closest to the bottom. And let's start by redefining everything. So coins check dot onServer event is equal to, and then I'm going to define the function name, which I'll just call coin checker. And then inside these bottom parentheses, again, just put coin checker. Cool. Now that yours looks like this, let's delete the body and get into scripting. First, let's make a if statement checking the player has more or less than 10 coins. So if player dot leader stats dot coins dot value is greater than or equal to 10, then we are going to set player dot leader stats, and I misspelled that. Actually, we don't even need to retype this. Just go up to the top line, copy that, and then we can just press equals, copy it again, and then set it to -10. I'm always looking out to save time on stuff like that. It's just a really cool way to get your scripting done faster. And then below that, we're going to put coins return, coin fire client, player, and then true. Now, the reason we're attaching that true is to just show that the coin, in fact, like the player does in fact have enough coins. And we also are doing this whole remote script to begin with because we do not want to check from a local script, as a player can easily just use an executor of low level to change the coin's value and bypass that. But if we're checking from the server side, they will need to use a high level executor with access to metatables to bypass it. And I will maybe get into a higher level anti-cheat later, but that's a different video for a different day. Now, back to what we were doing. Let's go down a line and set up an else statement. So, else, if they are not greater than or equal to 10 coins, we're going to just do the same thing, except instead of returning true, we are returning false. Simple, right? Now, we just need to do a few more steps. Let's go back into our main game script, and we're going to change up this function. So remove the local function spin at the top and replace it with coins return dot on client event coin connect function, and then finally I'll just call the variable did work. This is that true or false variable we attached. And then make sure to go down to the bottom and replace the end and add a parentheses onto the end of it, because this is a predefined function of the event, not a defined one, so it has a parentheses at the end. Finally, we just need to select everything in this function, indent it, and then we're going to add an if statement. So if did work is equal to true, make sure to use two equal signs, then that happens, and then we can put an end here. Now, we could just stop here, but if the player doesn't have enough, sometimes you just want to tell them why they can't do something. So if say they don't have enough and it returned false, let's just say spin button dot text is equal to not enough coins. Then we can, after that, we can wait 0.5. Oops, I did that wrong. Wait 0.5. Then we can set it back to 10 coins, or whatever you had it previously. Mine was just 10 coins. And then we're going to, again, put a wait 0.5 to prevent the player from spamming it and making the button glitch out. Cool. Now that everything is done being set up, we can test it out in game and see if there are any bugs that we are going to need to patch. So now that we've loaded in game, we can walk over here, and because I have 12 coins and I press spin, it should let me spin, and I only have 2 coins now. But if I walk away and come back and press spin, it's going to say not enough coins, as you can see. And let's say I'm a hacker and I'm trying to be sneaky, and I try to set my coins from the client side to 11. If I still come up, it's going to still say I don't have enough coins because I changed it from the local side. But if I'm legit and I change it from the server side to 11, then I will have enough coins. Thank you all for watching this video. If you don't want to miss future parts of this episode, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps my channel grow, and it really makes me know that my community appreciates what I do. See you next time.